Hey guys, and we are getting into some Lucky 4 bingo where we have over $64,000 on the line. It's going to be a really good one. We've been growing and rolling this jackpot for a while in Lucky 4 bingo. I think probably since you've been on here, like we've been trying to give it out.
Like since it's been over a year and a half.
Yeah, and it still hasn't gone out.
Whack.
It's taken a while, but I mean, it's already at $64,000. So if it's any time to go out, it's now.
Yeah.
And so get enrolled, press play. You guys still have 25 seconds to do so. But we are streaming live on all the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name on both those is MegaSota. So make sure you guys are checking in on those streams. Let us know what's happening, what jackpot you're going after today, so we can shoot you out some luck.
Absolutely. And so guys, definitely check it out, especially if you're at one of those locations that got a brand new Pilot TV, because they've been installed all over Minnesota and even more to come. Right now they've been installed in Elks Lodge, Red Wing, Main Street Bar, Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar, Good Hue, Ambiance on Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans, Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, as well as the Thirsty Bee. But it's looking like we're already off that ball count.
Yeah, no Mega, but we are in line to be able to hit this major and no longer able to hit the major. We're moving on to a mini jackpot where we have a few more shots at this. Let's see if anybody can get one ball away on this one. Doesn't look like it. A Musco prize is in our mirror now, and so yeah, $16 on that Musco, and we still got players 2 balls away like dollar bills. Gwendy, Yags 370, and now we got Knot and Putt over at Booney's Bar, both 1 ball away. We'll see who can win this one. Just need that lucky one number to fall. We'll see if anybody can get it. Corner Bar and Goodhue, one of our hot locations of this season 11, has been dominating out there playing Knot, but it doesn't look like the lucky number is going to fall just quite yet. Can it happen in the next few? Yeah, let's see if it's going to be a big player split or if it's going to end up just being the same thing all over again.
Yeah, but don't worry, guys. You will get another chance at these jackpots at 6 p.m. after these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, and there it is.
Mill over at Boxcar Bar in Waseca taking home $16. Lucky 4 numbers 10, 13, 66, and 73.
Nicely done. Now you just have under 3.5 minutes to get enrolled in this next game. We got over $10,000 on that major, $100K on that mega, and $168 on that minor.
Yeah, that minor already primed and ready to go out in this game, as it's already at 56 balls or less. Only needs to hit $100 to click up to 60 balls or less, so should be going. Only needs to get to $200. That's what I meant. Click up to 56 balls or less, and so make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play, because it's going to be going out within these first few games.
Absolutely. We're trying to give out as many jackpots as possible, just like this weekend did, as we gave out 10 over this weekend, making it 21 for the rolling week and 122 for season 11.
Yeah, and the weekend was hot as, 10 jackpots, like you said, went out. Friday was a good one, as 5 of the jackpots came from just Friday. Getting us started off on Friday was Chad over at the Grillium, taking home $831 on that Friday happy hour. That was just one of those $800 minor jackpots that went out during that Friday.
Wow, and we also had Eric over at Mainline Station who got to take home $863 on Friday.
Another $800 jackpot that went out during those crazy 5 minor jackpot game that went out on Friday. Really, really good stuff on Friday, but the jackpots continue as Sherry over at Commander's Bar JJ Pub took home $623.
Yep, we also had Kimberly over at Stardust Bar getting to take home $685.
And then the final jackpot on Friday went out to Bucky over at Moose Lodge or Ortonville, taking home $634. Good to have one of our favorite Marvel characters out there playing.
Bucky, oh.
Yes.
I keep thinking about how it's Ortonville, and it just keeps reminding me of Horton Hears a Who. And so when you said that, it completely threw off my train of thought, as I had Horton on my mind.
Yeah, I get it. If only we could see a crossover between
Bucky into Whoville.
I feel like that may be it would be an entertaining combo, to say the least.
It depends what kind of Bucky we're getting. It could be a massacre.
I want like first
Like True Blue, Bucky the best friend, Bucky?
No, I want like
The Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier into
I
the
don't know
Orton Heroes of
how
Fu.
happy that Vil will be.
Yeah, but like cartoon rules reign supreme in Hortonville, and so will he actually be able to survive all the different craziness that is allowed in
That's
those worlds? I don't know.
He would be really out of his element.
He would be. Well, I don't. If we can move on from Bucky,
Yes.
good job you winning on that jackpot. $634 on that Friday.
Yeah, but the first one on Saturday was a whopper jackpot, and it went out to Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, taking home $7,916.
Yeah, the largest jackpot of the weekend. We also had Jen over at Jimmy G's Bar and Grill and Lounge, taking home $4,576.
But we also had Sam and Diane over at the Friendly Buffalo, who got to take home $945.
Oh, yeah, good job, Sam and Diane. I keep on seeing Sam I am is what I keep on going in my head. Good job, Sam and Diane. Frank over at Trebek's Bar and Grill was able to take home $1,209 to end off that Saturday.
Nope, we also, oh yeah, that was Saturday. I thought you were saying ended off the jackpots as we had one more for the weekend, and it was Jeff over at the Riverside Store and Tavern who got to take home $680, rounding out all those jackpots this weekend.
Yeah, 10 jackpots over that weekend was definitely a good one, and we'll see if we can continue on this hot streak heading into this next week of season 11.
Absolutely.
And all of our standings have been super crazy, but we released also a super crazy new E-Tab game just in January, and that was Roaring 20s. Time travel into 1920, use standard decks with smaller prizes, or blast on over to 2020. Play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of large prizes.
Absolutely. It's a ton of fun. You definitely want to check it out. Even if it is just for the cash that gets in your pocket, I guarantee you're going to like it. But if you want to see a demo of this game before you go play it, you can check out our social media as they have posted those, as it is our newest E-Tab that we have released. So definitely go over to our Facebook page, search up Pilot Games, and give us a follow and a like. You'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, all of the brand new demos that come out for our games, as well as all of those amazing player pictures that you guys send in.
Yeah, we love all of our social medias, and you can find a link to all of our social medias on that link tree that's on our Facebook. You also can find links to bar locations, our streams, and everything on there. Our Facebook is just the hub of all of our information, so go check that thing out.
Absolutely, especially if you're an avid Pilot player, you'll be able to see all of our weekly scheduling as well, but we're going to tell you where all the money lies right now as well, as we got that Vikings bingo, 25-cent cards that happens every single day from 12 to 1, and I don't think you guys gave out that jackpot.
No, we were not able to give out that jackpot, so that means it's growing and rolling into Tuesday's Vikings bingo, where it's going to be
over $7,000 yet?
It's close or almost over $7,000. It's a really good prize right now.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
We also have Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, what you guys just finished up before we came on live, and that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. There's always great jackpots available in that one, as that minor jackpot, every $50 clicks up 4 balls.
But there is High Pocket over at Boxcar Bar in Waseca, taking home that $37.20 must-go prize.
Yeah, good job, High Pocket, as we are now getting enrolled into game number 2 of Jackpot Hunter, and all those jackpots are continuing to grow into that game since we weren't able to give any of them out. That minor jackpot could get over $200 heading into this game. If it does do that, it's going to be clicking up not in this game, but the next game, in game number 3 of Jackpot Hunter, it'd be clicking up to 60 balls or less. It's over $200. So if we don't win it in 56 balls in this game number 2 of Jackpot Hunter, it'll be clicking up in game number 3.
Absolutely. So guys, stick around and try and get it in your pocket. But if it doesn't do it this round, next round will be even better chances for you. But like you watched and played for, right at 4 p.m. when we hop on air, we jump right into that Lucky 4 bingo. We didn't give out that jackpot. So right at 6 o'clock, you guys are going to get another shot at that $63,819 jackpot, and it's even higher now.
Yeah, super, super good stuff. While you guys are waiting, you guys are going to be playing these games of Jackpot Hunter. We play 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. We're only getting into game number 3, so we still got 21 games to go. So keep on getting rolled, press and play before we play that Lucky 4 bingo. And then right after that Lucky 4 bingo, we have some of our best bingo of the whole day.
Absolutely.
Because Skull Bingo has one of the biggest jackpots available out of all of our live bingo. There is a coverall right now that's going to be available from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock. That is a coverall of $80,939 that you can win in 50 balls or less.
Absolutely. You guys definitely need to come out for it because you're going to get that full 4 hours uninterrupted tonight, and that jackpot is the best one we have to offer.
Yeah, we also have a large frame of $1,695 available in that one, as well as a line prize that is $156.
Looking all really nice prizes, so definitely come out for that Skull Bingo as you're going to be interrupted tomorrow night when MegaSota game night comes around. Happens every single Tuesday at 6:40. We jump right into some tournament games, PGL games, and a lot of great prizes on the line, and you definitely want to be sticking around for that Jackpot Jungle coverall that ends off our happy hour show, or our specialty night show, because it is $25,614 on the line at a 54-ball coverall before you guys even get enrolled.
Yeah, definitely one of our favorite nights. It's your only shot to be able to see Tony and Nikki live on air, and they bring out all the best bingo action available, and you guys don't want to miss out on it. It's some of the, like, a lot of PGL points go on the night. Like, usually that's our big shake-up night where everybody moves up and down in our standings.
Biggest bingo night of the week.
But that may change over to Wild Wednesday with the increase in PGL games that we've had over just last week. We had a lot of PGL points go out. That happens from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And it's me and Jordy back here again trying to give out those jackpots, as well as a Jackpot Jungle coverall that you can win in 52 balls or less, $9,350 available in that one.
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to be there, and so we're hoping to see you there, but we are officially in this game number 2. We got players 18 balls away, and we still have Musco of 3620 on the line, a minor of 229, and a major of $10,102 for you guys.
Yeah, and on that Wild Wednesday, we actually replaced those Wipeout, Blackout, and Give Me 6 games with 2 games of Vikings Victory, which we still haven't given out the large jackpot in yet.
Nope.
And so it's very much alive and well. So make sure you guys are out on Wednesday as well as Tuesday's PGL night.
Absolutely. But we have some fun national days. It is National International Mother Language Day. Every year on February 21st, International Mother Language Day draws awareness for linguistic and cultural diversity. It's also a day to promote multilingualism.
Yes. Yes, definitely a great day. I mean, being bilingual is a super important skill, and I think it's even cooler once you are able to start attaining even more than that, because you know people that, I mean, once you become bilingual, it becomes a lot easier to start obtaining those next, I mean, you've had a little bit of experience that, not even being fluent in one language, but because you learned, what was it, French in high school and in college.
Yeah,
and now
I was fluent in high school, not so much anymore.
Okay. But then now you come over and you're now doing Spanish class, and you see so many similarities that
there's
it makes
so many similarities.
And it makes you pick it up so quick, and it makes it super easy.
It definitely helps, especially with the conjugations. There are so many parallels between languages, especially ones that are Latin based. It just makes it super easy to start obtaining different languages. English is definitely like one of the hardest languages to learn.
Yeah, it is, because it's not like most other languages. It doesn't have those similarities that you can draw from as easily.
And we have some winners. We got Slappy as well as High Pocket, both splitting up that $36.20 Musco. Slappy over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and High Pocket over at Boxcar Bar.
Yeah, good job to both those winners in this game number 2 of Jackpot Hunter. That means that minor jackpot's clicking up to 60 balls or less in this game number 3. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play. A very doable jackpot in this one.
Absolutely. You have just over 2 minutes to do so.
And it's over $300 already. So if it doesn't go out in 60 balls or less in this game right here, it's going to be clicking up to 64 balls or less in the very next game. And so looks really good right now. We were talking about International Mother Language Day, and one language that I would love to be able to learn is not actually something a spoken language. I'd love to learn sign language. I think that is one that it would be super useful to be able to have at all times.
I wish there was a wider range of that being taught.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I know that my cousins, they started learning sign language at a really, really young age and picked it it up really early and actually were able to speak sign language before they could actually speak
I was gonna
real
say
words.
a lot of people teach their babies how to, so they can communicate that way.
And so like they could tell when they were hungry to their parents before like they could even speak like, oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And
Very,
so,
very cool.
yeah, so it's super interesting. They stopped practicing it, and so they've kind of lost it since then. But like as little kids, I was like, that would be really cool to teach that to a little kid, but
Yeah.
then maintain and still keep it going throughout those early years. So then they just have that natural base of just like,
Yeah.
oh, I already know sign language, like, and you can use that to speak to so many different groups.
Yeah, I wish I knew it more. I had 2 hearing impaired friends at a very young age, and so I got exposed to American Sign Language. I also didn't realize that each language has their own sign language.
Yeah, I think it's a little weird that that's the case.
I think so as well. I couldn't even imagine trying to learn like Spanish sign language.
Yeah, it just different hand signs.
Yeah.
Like it would be it would be very, very. It's like learning a new language. I mean,
Exactly.
that's what it would be like. And so there's so many different ways to learn a new language, and especially with the power of the internet, it's become even more available. And so here's your day that if you've ever thought about it, go after it because it's
Definitely
International Women's not Women's International Mother's Language Day.
Very, very cool. Yeah, is there any language other than sign language that you would like to pick up?
Oh, Portuguese.
Portuguese, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would like to learn how to do Portuguese, and especially because there's so many similarities
I was gonna say
between
you have the base in Spanish.
exactly, and so plus I have a buddy in Brazil that that's all he speaks is Portuguese, and so like it would be really cool to be able to talk to him in his
Reach
native
out
tongue.
and- yeah, that'd be super fun. Yeah, no, the one that I really would like to learn is Romanian.
Oh, that would be a really interesting
Yeah, because
one.
my grandma was Romanian, and she used to say like random stuff all over the place. And so I never really got to pick up anything other than like the occasional curse word that would come out.
Yes.
And so I've started piecing things together, like greetings, but I've never really delved into it.
Ah, super interesting. Well, let's keep on going as we still got a few more national days as it's National Grain-Free Day. National Grain-Free Day on February 21st inspires families and friends to gather and enjoy each other's company over a grain-free meal. What a remarkable way to devote an entire day to loved ones who cope with dietary limitations. Not only does the day create a way to recognize the difficulties of a restricted diet, but it celebrates the family and brings everyone back into the kitchen for a meal designed just for them.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know so many people who suffer from, what's the medical term? Celiac disease, where they can't have gluten and grain.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize how normal it was because I didn't really have anybody in my family that suffered from very bad or severe dietary limitations. Maybe some lactose intolerance here and there.
Yeah.
But I think that may be a weird way of putting it, but but like it wasn't
Kind of.
it wasn't really a big. I
No.
wasn't exposed to it very early. But now that I hang out with you and you've introduced me to your friends
very
and everything
different.
like that,
Yeah.
pretty much everyone has
Some form of dietary limitation.
yeah. We do have a winner in this game right here.
Yeah, we got Dano and Crab Pants, both splitting up that $69.80. Must go just 3 balls off from that minor. You guys definitely would have won next round. So to get enrolled and get ready for this next game because that ball count is going up to 64.
Yeah, some big time stuff. So get enrolled, press play. Game number 4 on the line.
Yeah. I would like to know what my real dietary restriction should be.
Yeah, I think that's important to everybody is
Yes.
to actually know what your dietary restrictions, because I think a lot of people like to live their life in ignorance with that kind of stuff, or almost
or
embarrassed
try to,
by that
like-
kind of stuff.
Or they just try and self-diagnose and they'll go like 6 years cutting out dairy only to realize that they were doing it all for nothing and the thing that was really affecting them is the grain or it's the sugar that they're intaking or like whatever whatever it may be, like things if you have real dietary issues, you should definitely go see a profession about it.
Yeah, it's definitely some big the big thing
I know,
to do.
I need to.
And yeah, it's National Grain-Free Day that puts a little highlight on it.
Well, this next day definitely does not abide by National Grain-Free Day, and it is National Sticky Bun Day, something that we all would love to celebrate a little bit more than that. And it is National Sticky Bun Day on February 21st, and it recognizes a delicious pastry that comes rolled up, dripping with a sweet, sugary topping. They're perfect for a hot cup of coffee in the morning or an after-dinner sweet.
Yeah, I mean, so tasty. Put some almonds on there. Not almonds. Why am I? Walnuts?
Walnuts?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I think.
I never have crushed up nuts on my, like...
Really?
I also never really have, like, sticky buns ever.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a sticky bun, to
Really?
be honest.
Yeah, it's crunched up
Yeah, those are pecans.
pecans. That's
Or
what I'm
they may
thinking
be walnuts.
of. No, I think it's pecans.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure that it's pecans. And
They look like pecans on there, and they look like they're caramelized, like it's almost like a handheld pecan pie.
yeah, exactly. It's so tasty, super good
Oh,
stuff.
it looks delicious.
Yeah.
but
I've never thought of it with like a warm beverage, like a
was
coffee
gonna
or something,
say.
but I feel like that would go down so good
That
with
would be.
something like that.
Any pastry item with a hot cup of either tea, cocoa, coffee, anything.
Whatever it is.
It is just so good, and it makes the pastry so good.
And if you guys were wondering, hey, what's the difference between a sticky
Yeah,
bun and a
this is-
cinnamon roll?
this is what I wanna know.
Sticky buns contain nuts, usually pecans, while cinnamon rolls traditionally don't. Sticky buns are baked in a pan with the nuts and sweeteners on the bottom. They're
Flipped after baking, so the gooey bottom becomes the topping. It's like a upside down cake. It's like the upside down monkey bread almost.
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah, the nuts and the sugar topping make the sticky buns a little denser as well as it caramelizes over it.
super tasty stuff. Made me think of a honey bun right away, but it's way better.
That's what I thought they were gonna be.
No, definitely
I've
not.
also never had a honey bun.
Really, honey buns, the childhood favorite right there.
See, I was never allowed to get those packaged desserts. Like I was never really exposed to Hostess or Little Debbie's. Like I didn't eat a zebra cake until 2 years ago.
That's insane. That's
Right?
that's crazy. The
Yeah.
zebra cakes are so tasty.
Everyone had them in their school lunches. No one wanted to share.
Oh, I was
ever.
not allowed. I wasn't allowed to have those kinds of things in my school lunches. Like they were. It was a grand treat when you got one of those. It was like once a school year they would end up in my school
Really?
lunches, and it would be sick. Like for that 1 week that my mom decided to go buy some
take it
like
back.
Hostess, and
Yeah.
then to just like chuck them in there, and you'd be like, oh wow, this is
We
the
used to
best thing
get-
ever.
Yeah, that I feel like the only one that I was really exposed to or allowed to eat was like ho-hos.
Really.
My
The
dad,
big one for me was cosmic brownies.
My dad, I didn't eat a cosmic brownie until I was in 7th grade,
Wow,
sometime in middle school at least.
that's crazy.
But yeah, no, my dad would just randomly buy the ho-hos, and then I would like have one of those, and that was my only experience with like Hostess.
Ah, super tasty stuff.
I've still never had one of those cupcakes with the white swirls on it. The little Hostess cupcakes.
I'm not sure I know exactly what you're talking about.
These.
Oh,
I've never had one.
I think I've had like one or two, like those chocolate
cream-filled
Hostess
cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had one. I've only eaten one Twinkie in my life.
Wow, I haven't had many Twinkies. We got Viddy over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley
Yeah.
taking home that jackpot of $458.75. Add that Musco on top of it. You're getting well
Wow.
over $500 in your pocket, Viddy. Nice win.
Yeah, like $572.
Yeah, could have won it last game, but decided he wanted the money to get
Yeah.
up a little bit higher before he won it in 60 balls.
I was going to say that was the right choice. You got a lot of cash into your pocket. So congratulations, Viddy, on this game number 4. We're about to be getting rolled into game number 5.
Oh, yeah, and those jackpots grow really quickly. That major jackpot, we're keeping our eye on it, as it is already at 50 balls or less that you could take home $10,314. It doesn't feel like it was this year, I feel like, when we were able to give out a major jackpot in 48 balls.
Yes, that was us like 5 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely insane. So you can repeat that again, take home $10,000 in this one, and you guys just have 1 minute and 50 seconds to do so. And we have a little bit of Twins news, but it's not really positive news, as the Minnesota Twins annual exhibition game against the University of Minnesota Gophers is now canceled because of the ongoing lockout in the MLB.
It's still going on?
No, it's not. It got canceled.
No, the lockout.
Yes, the lockout's still happening, yes.
Oh, really? How long do those usually go on for?
Until they figure out the contract disagreements between the players and the.
So is it going to get? Do you know if it's going to get rescheduled after the lockout's done?
Probably not this game, but like they're even worried about like the MLB being like postponed.
Postponed because of this.
Yeah, because of the lockout and stuff like that. So.
And so, is it usually done by now?
Usually, player lockouts are not a regular thing. Like it happens on a decently regular basis, but like we're talking.
I didn't know
like,
if this was just like an annual off-season thing that happened.
No. This is something that like it's when the players like they want the average player salary to be increased or something like that. Like they want like the veteran minimum to be increased or something like that. Like
and they're trying to like figure out those disputes before.
And they're so like they have so many disagreements that they feel like they can't even play at this point and make those agreements kind of thing. And so it's happening that way. It's right now, I don't even think it's player imposed. I think it's owner imposed lockout. So we'll see what can happen, and but hopefully we can get it figured out so that our Twins can get back on the right track once again. And I think they'll do it in no time. And so you guys can send some luck to our Minnesota Twins by playing Twins Win. It's one of those great E-Tab games. You can pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round and see if you can win some Grand Slam prizes.
Absolutely. We already got 4 balls drawn. We have $29.80 on that Musco. That minor was at about, I think it was almost at $40 as we were getting enrolled. And that major is at over $10,316 for you guys, with that mega still looming in the back.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff out there. I see slugs out there.
Pips.
Yeah, good job.
Joe Cher.
You ever watch the show Slugterra?
No.
Okay, it was a great Disney XD show that came out when I was a kid, and
Really?
it's really bad, but like it was one of my favorites as a kid. Like absolutely loved Slugterra.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's an animated show.
It's a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Slug it out.
Yeah, and they would capture these slugs, and it's kind of like Pokemon, and they would have like certain powers and stuff like that.
We got Curtis checking in. He actually just watched this, and like it.
No way! Oh gosh, I love you even more, Curtis, for that. That's awesome. Slugterra, great show, peak fiction right there, peak fiction. I actually
his friends are like, "What are you even talking about?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good."
It is pretty good.
Maybe I'll have to
totally
check
get
it out.
I wouldn't suggest watching it just because I think that it's probably not that great. But since I have that little bit of nostalgia with it, it's I would still probably love it.
Those little slug guys are really cute.
Yo, they're super fun.
He reminds me, the little skeleton one reminds me of those like evil bunnies.
Oh.
What were those bunnies from our childhood? You'd, like fling them.
Yeah, I don't remember quite. I don't necessarily remember that. We got 58 balls dropped on this one. We'll see if anybody can take home this must-go prize of $29.80. We got a bunch of people out there like Free Willy, Snake Man, Friesen, Joe Cher, and it's IMO over at Concordia Lanes, New Ulm, taking home $29.80.
Absolutely. I was trying to see if I could find the bunnies that I was talking about. It's not looking like it. I wonder if they were even bunnies.
The bunnies that I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, but
John would know the name of them.
He definitely would. The only bunnies I can think of are the ones in open season that get chucked. I know they're not the ones that you're thinking of because you're thinking of like they're kind of creepy looking.
Yeah, they are with the all white other eyes. And there's like no eyelids.
Yeah, I know exactly. I wish I could figure out exactly what it was, but there's no way you're going to find it just looking up cartoon bunnies because cartoon bunnies is such a used thing.
I know. What was it? Was it a game?
I think so. I think it was a game.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
What are these called?
Go to the actual, like, all of them. And,
All right.
And see if you can find them there because
Raving Rabbids. That is what it's called.
Raving Rabbits. I'm so glad that Curtis
Thank
can
you,
figure it out.
Curtis. I needed that. It was going to drive me crazy for the next 2 hours.
What made you think of Raving Rabbits?
The
one of the slugs looked like him?
Yeah, one of the slugs looks like one of these guys.
Ah, okay.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Curtis. That just calmed me.
You're like, do these actually, you started second guessing yourself? You're
I
like,
was like,
do they actually exist?
Yeah, they were weird as heck. They were so fun, though.
Okay, well, speaking of weird, let's hop into the Twiking Zone. And the Twiking Zone has been pretty crazy lately, as there are some big-time ties being formed over this weekend. And in 10th place, we get started off with Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 46,000 points. With 51,000 points, we hop into one of those ties that were formed in 8th place. Moving from 9th place into 8th place, we got Pooba over at Woody's Bar and Grill, tying it up with SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids. 7th place, we got Steve over at our place on 3rd with 52,000 points. In 4th place, yeah, that's a big jump from 7th all the way to 4th place because we have a 3-way tie in 4th place between the former 6th place player Yo-Yo and the former number 5 player Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern. They both tied up. Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, they all now have 66,000 points. With 73,000 points in 3rd place, we got Sinbob over at the Bedrock. 2nd place, it's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 81,000 points. And then that number 1 player, we see him all the time playing, it's Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000 points.
All right, guys, we are officially in this game number 5. We have $70 on
6.
that. Game number 6? Yeah, game number 6.
Yeah, and so, that miner already at $70. Could be clicking over $100 in the next game. If it does do that, would be a pretty big movement towards that 56 ball or less click up.
Absolutely, but we're going to jump right into the location standings in the Twiking Zone. As starting it off, we have a tie in 10th. Jumping in from outside the standings, it was VFW Blaine, tying it up with Main Street Pub in Kimball and Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, all 3 locations with 55,000. In 9th place, also jumping in from outside the standings, we've got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 56,000. 8th place, moving back from 7th, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 76,000. Jumping up from 8th into 7th, we've got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 80,000. And then another location getting pushed back from 5th into 6th. It's Eagles Rochester with 90,000. And then the location that did the pushing from 6th into 5th, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 98,000, inching their way towards that 100,000 point club.
Oh yeah, definitely could have gone there today with the few wins I think they got, because I think Bobo, who plays at Corner Bar and Goodhue, was playing today.
All right, but in 4th place we have our place on 3rd and Faribault with 135,000. 3rd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 137,000. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley in Fridley with 144,000. And our number 1 location is VFW Spring Lake Park with 271,000.
Yeah, good job to all those locations, accumulating a lot of points over this time. But I'm watching out for that race between the top tier locations that are in 10th and 9th place, because the newcomer Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, a big time location, only has 1,000 points ahead of the big time tie in 10th place, that 3-way tie between Main Street Pub in Kimball, Howie Sports Bar and Grill, and VFW Blaine. We'll see which one of those guys can get into 9th place, get sole possession of it, because it's a pretty large gap between that 9th then to 8th place spot.
Absolutely, but there is David O over at Chart House taking home that $26.80 Musco prize. And yeah, Corner Bar and Goodhue got quite a few wins. I think either 3 or 4 during lunchtime.
Yeah, so he's going to definitely be in the 100,000 point club when we head into tomorrow. Should be a nice rise. We'll see if anybody else got any big rises as well.
Absolutely. We'll have to see on that. And if you guys want to check in and see those standings tomorrow morning and where everyone lied off after tonight, you check out that Cup of Joe show. It happens every single morning at 11:30. It's just a little 20-minute show to get your day started right before Vikings bingo kicks off. I drag in each bingo extraordinaire to try and see where they can tell you where to come in for that cash.
Yeah, who do you got tomorrow? Is it Will?
I think it's Will.
Or it could be John. No, I think it's John tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think
no,
Will's
on Wednesday.
Yeah. Wild Will Wednesday. So should be some really good stuff. We'll see any kind of shakeups that happen tomorrow. But we always have big shakeups happening in our E-Tabs as we give out so many different jackpots every single day in our E-Tabs. And right now, we're listening to a good one in Triple Easy Money. It's one of our favorite ones. You feel like you're about to rob the bank, but it's all legal and you get some good cash with it as well. And so check out that one, or the 50 different Terrible E-Tab games that we have.
Oh, yeah. You guys definitely want to check them out. They're guaranteed there's going to be a theme for everyone that you'll like. And with that 85% payout in each of our games and huge prizes up to $1,500, you definitely want to check them out. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, awesome bonus rounds, and free play as well as we've been instilling all of those extreme lounges. And so you guys can risk it for the biscuit with a more volatile deck and higher prizes on the line.
Is there anyone that you would necessarily want to see a extreme lounge get added to?
Penguin Palooza.
Penguin Palooza Extreme Lounge.
If you could be like the penguin and you like slide down.
Extreme Penguin Palooza.
I'd love it.
I feel like that just makes sense. More penguin, more Palooza.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I want an extreme lounge in our. Gosh, there's so many different names and so many different games. I mean, we talked about 50 different Charitable E-Tab games.
We got Diver Down. We got Going to Mexico, Going Bananas, Make It Rain, Ruby's Adventure.
I'll do an extreme lounge in Ruby's Adventure because that feels like, like you get into the more extreme adventure.
It feels like it should be because it looks like you're kind of on like an Indiana Jones heist almost.
Yeah, and like, I mean, who doesn't want to go on Ruby's Extreme Adventure?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
That sounds like a really fun theme park ride.
Yeah. See, there you go. We're thinking of stuff right
like
here.
It.
Maybe they'll get added. Maybe they'll listen to us. They don't normally do it. We got balls dropping in this game number 7, and we got a bunch of people 21 balls away. We got Crab Pants, Doobie Bros, Sweet Sand, Spazwell out there playing. They've been really hot lately.
Spazwell?
Yeah. Well, they originally were playing under Spaz and won a bunch over the Boxcar Bar, but then we've seen them together, not Boxcar, Gas Can Bar and Grill, and they just keep on getting wins at Spaz, and now I've seen them today playing under Spazwell.
Oh, I like it. But that minor is officially over $100. So if it doesn't go out in this game, this next game we're getting enrolled in, that ball count's going to go up to 54 for you guys.
Yeah, it should be some
54?
really... No, 56.
I was going to say, that doesn't sound right.
We got a little bit of music history to hop into.
All right, that's super fun.
Yeah, and in 1970, the Jackson 5 performed their #1 hit, I Want You Back, and their new single, ABC, on the American Bandstand. Their first appearance on the show. Frontman Michael tells the host, Dick Clark, that he likes the weather in Los Angeles and that it's much warmer than his hometown, Gary, Indiana.
Aw. That's so cute.
Yeah, just little Michael talking about how he likes Los Angeles.
That's awesome.
But, I mean, super big stuff. I mean, it's funny to think of ABC being a new single.
Yeah, that is definitely weird to hear it said like that.
Like, oh, they just performed their new single.
ABC.
Yeah, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
We got, but I Want You Back is another huge one. That was at the number one at the charts at the time.
There's not many Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson songs that I can't sing start to finish.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
See, I wish that Tito would have gotten his limelight. He was just so cool.
Underrepresented.
Yeah, exactly. He even put out some good music, and just didn't get looked at.
But there is Spastic over at Gas Can Bar and Grill, taking home that $32.60 must go.
Yeah, but that means that minor jackpot is clicking up to 56 balls or less in this one. If we can get it over $200, it's gonna be clicking up in not this game, but the next game would be clicking up to 60 balls or less.
Absolutely, but we do have another mystery or music day in history, as it is in 1977. Neil Diamond played a televised concert at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles. The show was released as the live album of Love at the Greek.
Yeah, I mean, those live albums are always super cool. I know Will was talking about how he absolutely loves his, a few live albums. And one of his favorites is, I think it's Johnny Cash at the prison.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember what prison it was, but
San Quentin.
Yes, exactly. And it's just really interesting to hear the live audience reacting to the different things.
Yeah.
People asking for encores after certain songs and all that kind of thing.
So cool.
And so having that live feel to an album really brings some life to it.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, I just wanted to look and see if there's any more stuff about the album.
Oh, there's some good songs on this one.
Yeah, any of them that you really like?
I'd have to say, I think Kentucky Woman might be one of my favorite songs by him.
It's a really good song.
It's so good. It just makes you so happy listening to it.
I mean, and you can never go wrong with Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, it's just so overplayed at this point in my life that it's definitely
You can recognize its greatness,
Oh.
but you can't
in its entirety. But
Yeah, because it's one of the most played. It's probably the most played Neil Diamond song of all time.
100% is.
But it does get a little overplayed.
And so I think I'd have to say that Kentucky Woman's probably my favorite song by him.
There's a lot of good ones on
Yeah.
there. Wow.
I don't know.
Happy.
That's really cool.
Happy little thing in history, Neil Diamond. Next up, in 2011, Lady Gaga performed first of 2 shows in Madison Square Garden that will actually make up the footage of her HBO concert special that's going to be coming out in May.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah. I didn't realize that she was having an HBO concert special in May, but
Yeah, I had no idea. Are
That's
you
the-
sure this isn't from 2011?
yeah, I got to make sure that that's not
you look up Lady Gaga with it. And Tony Bonet. Yeah, no, I think it's this year.
Really?
That's really cool.
Wow, that is super interesting.
A Monster Ball special is what she's calling it.
I want to know what it's about. I mean, Lady Gaga, always known for performing, and so should be an interesting special.
Yeah, I know. She's definitely I don't really know the direction she's going in now.
Yeah, I really like that I got to see her as an actress for a little bit, because it helped me humanize her a little bit.
Yeah.
Where like before she was very much a celebrity, and like because she was always wearing the big like wigs and everything like that.
Yeah, she was almost like a Kesha of our time.
Yeah, it just didn't necessarily feel like she was like
A real like genuine person.
Yeah, she was just kind of like always wearing
A
these
socialite.
absolutely crazy things.
Yeah.
And so then once I saw her as an actress, and then like got to see her do interviews for that kind of stuff, you get to realize like, oh, like she's like a normal person. She doesn't just like wear those things just to like
Yeah, no, a
because
lot
she's
of it.
crazy or something.
No,
She's,
a lot
it's
of
fashion.
it was just the brand that her label wanted her to portray.
Yeah, and so really, really cool stuff. And she did a great job doing it.
She originally wanted to go more of an Amy Winehouse feel.
Really?
She was really heavily compared to her when she was first coming to light.
I didn't know that. That's super interesting. I mean, obviously, her career has worked out really, really well,
Yes.
going for her niche, and continues to put out really good stuff.
Yeah, she's got such a wide range now. Anything from pop to country to soul. Like, she definitely has been trying her hand in all different trades.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what
brings.
this portrays, because it was filmed in 2011.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to see how it's going to be portrayed, whether it's going to be that regular feel
Yeah.
of Lady Gaga that we've
Because
known.
back in 2011 was when she was at the height of her monster phase.
Yeah, exactly. But like, will it be the more
Maybe it'll show her, like
normal.
a transition
That'd
from one to the next.
That'd be super cool, but it all sounds super exciting. We got Jeff over at the Riverside and Nat over at Chart House splitting that $33.80 must-go prize, and that means that jackpots continue to grow and roll into this game number 9.
Absolutely. So guys, get enrolled and get ready. We're trying to give out as many jackpots as possible. But if you guys plan on coming out for any of our specialty nights starting off tomorrow, you guys definitely need to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of the Pilot Gambling League. It's the only way you can get access to earning those PGL points on our specialty nights. You also get access to insider information like a monthly newsletter. And once you sign up, we get to highlight you guys on our broadcasts.
Yeah, we love highlighting these players, and those new players that just got signed up were Nikki, Hotshot, Big D 67, Sunshine, Miski, as well as Todd 500, and Padea.
Yeah, nicely done. Everyone signing up, and hopefully we'll see your guys' names as it's still pretty early in the season, as you guys definitely still have a shot to getting into the top 10 in our PGL standings.
Yeah, definitely get signed up. Really good stuff there. But we got those PGL standings that have been absolutely crazy so far in this season. And Wednesday, just last week, was absolute mayhem in these standings because of all the new PGL games that we've introduced into that night. And so here's where they ended up. In 10th place, getting bumped back from 8th place on Wednesday, it's Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. With 368,815 points in 9th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern. Yeah, we saw Reyes a bunch out there.
Oh, yeah, they were coming out to play last Wednesday, so we're going to have to see what happens this week as they push back one of our big-time players, Wet Santa.
Yeah, and they just got signed up not too long ago either on that new player spotlight. In 8th place, though, moving up from 9th place, bumping back Wet Santa, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 443,220 points. 7th place, it's Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 445,290 points. With 451,125 points in 6th place, we got Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville. 5th place, it's Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert, taking home 457,610 points. They got bumped back from 3rd all the way to 5th. Well, it's because of 2 big risers, and we know these names. They're very familiar because in moving up from 5th place into 4th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 476,195 points. Can always expect Forget You D to be moving up.
Oh, yeah. That seems to be the pattern.
In 3rd place, we got Bryzo, High Rising Bryzo, moving from 4th all the way to 3rd over at Atomic Star Tavern with 498,485 points. 2nd place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 670,655 points. And then that number 1 player, it's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 767,745 points.
Yep, they have definitely been holding on to that lead strong, but we're going to have to see what happens as we have some of our such competitive players coming out for these PGL points. But we are officially in this game, and we've got $195 on that minor, $33.40 on that Musco, and $10,443 on that major. That minor was almost at $200 before you guys clicked in, but if it doesn't go out this game, it will be for the next.
Yeah, I mean, going to be over $200 for sure heading into game number 10 of the broadcast. But it just means that it won't be clicking up for game number 10. We'll have to be waiting for game number 11 for that to happen. But, I mean, maybe if we get it high enough, it could be clicking into maybe the $300.
Yeah, just skipping over one.
Yeah, exactly. I think just skip to 64 balls or less.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. But if you guys want to be in the know about what's happening on the PGL location side, I'm about to tell you where everyone's leaving off from last week. In 10th place, getting pushed back from 9th, it was VFW Austin with 1,259,885 points. Another location getting pushed back from 7th into 9th, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,337,030 points. And yet another location getting pushed back from 6th into 8th, it's LJ's in Miltona with 1,351,685 points.
Wow.
But the location that did the push and jumping from 10th all the way into 7th, it's Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 1,368,970 points. But another high riser from 8th into 6th, we've got Billy's Rockford in Rockford with 1,416,630 points. But we have in Fifth place, American Legion Cleveland with 1,435,790 points. Fourth place is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 1,585,790 points. But in third place, we have VFW Northfield with 1,592,295 points, but we do have a winner.
It's Lornat over at Captain Black's Bar and Grill in Elko, taking home $33.40. Good job, Lornat.
We'll have to see what this miner is clicked up to as we're getting enrolled for this next game. Get enrolled and get ready for a game number 10.
Oh, yeah.
But in the location standings, once again, in second place, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,868,470 points. But our number one location right now is Neeson's Gaylord in Gaylord with 2,245,225 PGL points.
Yeah, good job, Neeson's Gaylord. But that minor jackpot now up to $247. You can win it in 56 balls or less, a huge chunk of change. But if we don't give it out in this game number 10 and game number 11, it's going to be clicking up to 60 balls or less, making it super, super doable. That could be an over $300 jackpot by the time it clicks up to that 60 balls or less. But we'll see, can we give it out in 56 balls or less? Because that's still super doable. It's better odds than what we do for Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
And we give out that jackpot all the time.
Yeah, and you have just under a minute and a half to get enrolled, so do so. Get ready and try and get this jackpot in your pocket. Even this major is completely doable with $10,488 on the line. We've given that out in 48 balls before, so guys, it's definitely doable. Get enrolled and get ready. But we do have some wild news right now as they are 31-13-3 right now.
Yeah, Kevin Fiala had 2 goals and an assist as the Minnesota Wild beat the Edmonton Oilers 7-3 on Sunday. Matt Brody and Matt Zuccarello each had a goal and an assist, and Brandon Duhaime and Joel Eriksson Ek, as well as Connor Dewar, also scored to help the Wild snap a 2-game losing skid. Capo Kokkonen had 30 saves on that game as well.
All right, that's what I like to see. But we do have a game coming up this Tuesday. Is that today? No, today's Monday. It's going to be tomorrow, and they are going to be taking on the Senators at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m.?
6 o'clock.
At 6 p.m. for you guys.
Yeah, it looks to be a really good game. We're going to check out some of those odds and stuff like that. And it looks like our Wild are the favorite in that game. It is a 6-point over-under. I'm not sure how favored we are in that game. We're favored by a puck and a half, a goal and a half, and so we'll see if we can beat that out. Do you have any predictions?
What are the Senators right now?
They are one of the lower teams in their conference.
Okay.
I think they're like 18 and 22 or something like that.
Yeah, then we should handle all right.
Okay, so obviously I think we'll both predict that they're going to beat the 1.5 goals over. We're going to predict the Wild to win. But do you think it's going to be more of a defensive or offensive matchup?
See, I really don't know. I've never even heard of the Senators as a team, so I really don't know what to expect for the game.
Yeah, well, I know our Wild, and our Wild have been one of the best offensive teams in the entire NHL so far this season, and so I got to go with that over. I mean, you just look at last game. They scored 7-3 against the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, we can do that once again. We score 7 goals on a regular basis.
That's the score that I anticipated in that last game that we went into last week.
Yeah, and then we ended up losing. It was a tough loss, especially those 2 games. But we are back righting the ship again, and we can get it going against those Senators tomorrow.
Absolutely. So if you guys want to show some support for our Wild, you guys can play Let's Go Wild today at any bar you're playing Pilot at. You can choose a lucky, a lucky player for the Slapshot bonus.
I don't know what you pick out in the Slapshot bonus.
Well, it's called the Slapshot bonus, and it's a ton of fun, so you guys should definitely check that out.
Yeah, I love our E-Tabs, and Let's Go Wild, one of our favorite ones. We know it's a good one because it's always one of our top five played E-Tab games. We just haven't been able to test it quite yet.
Yeah.
I know. I want to try it out. It looks like a good one. Oh, there's one of our big-time players out there, Kimmy, who's absolutely killed it over last week, winning a bunch of minor jackpots.
What was it, 4 or 5?
I think it ended up being 5 total minor jackpots that went out into Kimmy's pocket. I've never seen anything like that before in a week of jackpots.
It was impressive.
Yeah, but what else is impressive is the fishing that's happening over in Minnesota. And we're checking
Absolutely.
in with the Black Duck area. This is done by the Outdoors Weekly on February 18th, 2022. And the Black Duck is producing walleye and panfish. Before I talk about the walleye and panfish that's producing, we got a winner.
Speaking of Kimmy, there she is over at Lucky's Tavern, taking home that $44.80 Musco.
Good job, Kimmy. And now we're getting enrolled into game number 11. Wow. That minor jackpot clicking up to 60 balls or less. We'll see how large of a jackpot it can get as we are getting enrolled. But good job, Kimmy, in this game number 10.
Absolutely. But you were talking about the Black Duck area?
Yeah, I was actually talking before I was going to talk about the Black Duck area. I was talking about the jackpots that are available in this game.
Oh.
And we got a minor jackpot that's already over $300 that you can win in 60 balls or less. And so already primed and ready to click up to 64 balls or less in the next game. But you guys have a good shot at winning it in 60 balls or less in this one right here, game number 11. But now I can talk about the Black Duck area, as they are producing walleye and panfish at 12 feet of water. Panfish are biting on Gull Lake and Pamishi Lake at 15 feet of water. Walleye are also biting on Island Lake as well as some perch mixed in. Try 15 to 20 feet if you're over there on Island Lake.
Yeah, that seems like it's the best bet to try and get those fish. So definitely check that out. But if you guys are having fun on the lake, you guys know you're taking pictures of those big catches you're winning. And so if you take home a big jackpot, do the very same and take a picture while you're having fun playing pilot games. Send them our way because we love seeing those our pilot player pictures. We want to see them even if you're just holding up your iPad with a jackpot, it's just a group of friends, or even with your bartender. Share those pics on Facebook. You can hashtag them pilot games, or you can send them on over to our email at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, we love those player picks. We even have Flyboy Luke out here. Look, winning that $900. Love that player pick, and we like getting them every single time you guys win a jackpot. So make sure you guys are sending those things in. But we're going to check in and see the ice fishing in Minnesota. Right now, we'll see if there's anything crazy happening out there in Minnesota.
All right.
We're going to look at the 7 best lakes for ice fishing in Minnesota and where to camp nearby. I mean, that's also added into
Very
this. I don't know if
handy.
we'll talk about where you can camp nearby, but Lake of the Woods in Lake of the Woods, Minnesota. We talk about this place all the time, and it's one of the best places to fish at. It also is partially in Canada over there in the Angle.
Yeah, it is called the walleye capital of the world.
Yeah, and the camping nearby is Zipple Bay State Park or Anglers Campground.
Yeah, it's also the 5th largest lake right behind the Michigan's Great Lakes.
Wow.
Yeah, in the U.S.
That's super impressive. We also have Lake Winnipegish in Chippewa National Forest, which is another great one. You got Gull Lake and
in Cass and Crow Wing counties.
Okay, really good stuff there.
Yeah, they also have the Gull and Love Lake campground where you guys can go out to.
Lake Harriet in Minneapolis, Minnesota is another great place to go get some of that ice fishing
Yeah,
done.
they do yoga on the frozen ice.
That's super interesting.
That is so fun. That's really funny.
I
because
feel like that's a great way for me to tear something.
Because you're so cold.
Because I'm cold. When I am cold, I am a tight, like my muscles are tight.
Yeah, no,
and
I
so
get that.
I am not moving anywhere. If you're trying to get me to bend down and touch my toes at negative 2 degrees.
I don't think I'll be able to balance as well as I do in class and stuff.
No way.
I'd be like,
no way. I'm falling into that snow, and then as I fall, I'm gonna get colder, and then it's gonna ruin my balance even more. And so then it's just gonna.
you crack the ice.
It's a vicious cycle. I'm gonna end up in the water, and then I'm gonna be swimming with the fishies.
Oh, that's so scary. Did you see the video of that man who was swimming underneath the ice, and he got stuck?
Oh, and then he just grabbed the cord that was
They had to pull
connected
him
to him.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen people do that kind of stuff all the time.
He was like a foot away from the opposite opening. And
I
he
know.
just couldn't find it, and it was just so nerve-wracking to watch.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. Good thing they do it with the right safety equipment and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, and he's probably trained. It's not just some random Joe jumping in.
And also, like, it's a string attached to you. As long as you know that you can physically get out of the water and heat up, like, he's gonna be fine. I mean, he probably thought for a second, like, started to panic because he started to run out of breath. But, like, you'd be surprised how long it takes for a human to actually pass out due to, like,
Water.
Like, not like being able to breathe underwater, especially someone who's trained to be able to do that kind of stuff.
All right, that makes me feel better because I was a nervous wreck watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
I watched the same exact
no.
thing, and I was nervous when I didn't see the string.
Yeah, I did not know that the string was attached
And then
until
as
he was
soon as I
pulling
saw
it.
the string, I was like, oh, okay, he's good. Oh, we do have a winner in this one.
Yeah, it's Nelly taking home that minor jackpot of $356.50 along with that $84 Musco.
Yeah, good job, Nelly. And we are now getting enrolled into game number 12 of the broadcast. Already game number 12, but we've already given out two different different minor jackpots during this game. And that last one out to
Nelly. Yeah, like $440 going in her pocket.
Good stuff. And now we got those jackpots growing and rolling again. But we're still talking about the 5 best lakes to go ice fishing. And we got the Upper Red Lake in Beltrame. Beltrami County. We also got Lake Fallon in St. Paul, Minnesota. You can also just give me a second to figure it out. We got Millie Locks Lake, which is something we talk about all the time, Atkins and Crow Wing County. And those
that might be it.
Yeah, that's the 7 great places to go
Seems really fun.
fishing at.
Yeah. And all of those pictures had all like the sunshine shining on the lake and everyone bundled up having a good time. It just seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you
it's
actually
a good
like
time.
get me out there and I'm like in -2 degrees and I'm like, when can we leave?
Yeah, there's no way that I'm actually enjoying myself like that much. Like, unless I'm catching fish, like, which I wouldn't be because I don't know how to ice fish at all. I would not be having a
We'll
good
just take
time.
the tips from our fishing report. That's exactly what it's for.
Exactly. If only I could take those tips
And implement them.
Yeah, yeah. It's like,
Maybe we'll try and get you out on the ice.
yeah, it's like me trying to read Latin. Like, sure, like it may be useful, but I don't know what it means.
That's true.
And so definitely some great stuff over there fishing in the Black Duck area where we got our fishing report. But it's some really good stuff for our Vikings as the Super Bowl champions loss is once again the Minnesota Vikings gain. Wes Phillips, the Los Angeles Rams passing game coordinator and tight ends coach, is being hired for the Vikings' new offensive coordinator. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard the name Wes Phillips before in consideration.
Yeah, I knew he was in consideration, but I thought the front runner was the running back coach for the Rams. But it turns out he was the one that worked out. Phillips was will join rookie head coach Kevin O'Connell's staff. O'Connell was previously the Rams offensive coordinator before taking on the Vikings head coaching job. Phillips' role is likely to mirror what O'Connell was under the Rams head coach Sean McVay in terms of serving as a key voice in planning and developing the offense, Rappaport added.
Yeah, no, Phillips is the son of a longtime former NFL head coach and defensive coordinator Wade Phillips and the grandson of beloved former Houston Oilers and New Orleans Saints head coach Bum Phillips.
Yeah, I mean, Wade Phillips, one of those great coaches of all time. And so, I mean, already has that name to back him up. Comes from a pedigree of really, really good coaches.
Very cool.
And so I think he'll work out really, really well.
Yeah.
He's been submerged in football his whole life, it seems like, and should be ready. Coming under that out of that Sean McVay coaching tree, it just seems to work. And so I think the more we can get from the Rams, the better. I even saw something that we may be getting our new special teams coordinator maybe from the Rams as well.
Really? That's super funny. Yeah, I had no idea about that, but that's super exciting, and it seems like it'll be a really positive fit for our Vikings, so I can't wait to see what can happen next season.
Yeah, I mean, you basically take a bunch of coaches from the Super Bowl winning coaching staff.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the guys that made the offense that won the Super Bowl. It just feels like the right move for them. But we also have a little bit of interesting things as the Panthers actually reportedly have now called about maybe wanting to trade for Kirk Cousins. Like, there's now been
Really?
people interested in showing their interest in Kirk Cousins.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Isn't Kirk Cousins one of the best?
Yeah, he's one of the better quarterbacks in the entire NFL, and I think that's why there'll be teams that will be interested in him. But there's a lot of people that are worried about his contract and stuff like that, and so it'll be interesting to see who's up on
His radar
on Kirk Cousins and who's not. I definitely feel like that Kevin O'Connell is pro Kirk Cousins, but I'm not sure if the new GM Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah is quite huge on Kirk Cousins, and we'll see where all those things end up, as there's a lot still to happen in this offseason.
Yeah, but there it is. We got debut MC over at Harry's Bar in Hill City getting to take home that $35.20 must-go on this game number 11. We're about to be getting rolled in a game number 13.
Oh, yeah, but with 9 weeks to go, Vikings fans have particular player in mind in the 2022 draft. Okay, let's hear about this player. And as the free agency begins, we're going to have to see what happens with this number 12 overall pick. The draft season, a lot of people are saying that the man is Ahmad Gardner, a cornerback from the University of Cincinnati. The Cincinnati was an a smaller school that doesn't normally make the playoffs. That was actually able to make the playoffs this year with how good they played. Effectively known as Sauce, the Bearcat corner is in high demand during the mock draft cycle. In about 3/4 of all mock drafts, a cornerback is sent to Minnesota along with Derek Stingley Jr. from LSU. Gardner is among the most frequent players linked to the Vikings. Dig around a little on Viking social media, and you'll find Gardner is a man desired as a whole by the fans, and probably because of statistics like this. Two of crazy stats about Ahmad Gardner, the 6'3", 200-pound cornerback, is he actually didn't allow more than 13 yards to any receiver in a game this past season.
Wow.
Not only did he do that, but he didn't allow a TD catch in his entire collegiate career.
That is so funny.
Yeah, so I mean, looks to be a guy that is a lockdown corner that can shut someone out. A cornerback one type that would work really, really well if we paired him next to like a Patrick Peterson, who can give him that veteran leadership.
Okay, that'd be super cool to see.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it would work out nice. I think he'd also work well with Cam Dantzler. They'd be two of the bigger cornerback duos in the entire league, and I think that would help out a lot. As Cameron Dantzler may have taken a little step back from his really hot rookie season, I think he continued to progress. What really happened to him was that he got put back as the number 3 cornerback in the system behind Brashad Breeland, who was statistically like the worst cornerback in all of the NFL while he was playing. And so I think if he gets a full season, building that confidence up again, I think we may see Cameron Dantzler have a resurgence as one of the better cornerbacks in his draft class.
Yeah, that'd be super cool to see. We are officially in this game number 13, as we have $85 on that minor and $32.80 on that must-go. That major is clicked up to $10,639.80 for you guys.
Yeah, some really good stuff here, and we'll see who can take home this prize. I see Nikki out there, one of those players that just got signed up at PGL.World. Thanks for getting signed up. Hopefully some of that luck from signing up will help you get a win here.
Absolutely, but we got players like SDJ, Rocket, and LMO, all 20 balls away.
Yeah, and we have an ETAB game that comes with our partnership with the Vikings, and that's Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win some big prizes if you pick the right one.
Absolutely. I'm wearing the shirt right now. Love Vikings Victory. It's definitely a fun one.
Yeah, really good ETAB game. Really good ETAB game, as well as a really good live bingo game as well. One of those PGL games.
Oh, yeah. We've been giving out some big PGL points.
But we are already at 37 balls dropped in this one, and we got Dumbbell, SDJ, Chicken Man, all trying to take this one home.
Absolutely, but as you guys are playing right now, you guys are earning points towards that Jackpot Hunter standings, and so we're going to tell you guys where everyone's leaving off today. Starting with the players in 10th place, we got 2A Girl over at Maurer Brothers Liquor with 26,000. Right ahead of them in 9th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000. Jumping into a tie in 7th, we got Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon as well as Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, both players with 29,000. 6th place is Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill with 33,000. 5th place is Kimmy over at Gas Can Bar and Grill with 35,000. 4th place is Not Lucky over at Corner Bar and Good Hue with 46,000, just inching towards that 50,000 point club. But a player already there is in 3rd place, Bull at Corner Bar and Good Hue with 54,000. 2nd place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000. And our number 1 player is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Good Hue with 71,000.
Yeah, good job to all those players dominating so far on these Jackpot Hunter standings. There's some really good races. Is there a race that you're watching out for?
Kev and Bobo in 1st place. They switcherooed last week and Bobo stole it back, and so I'm definitely looking out for that one. But we do have a winner.
Yeah, it's PBJ over at Pappy's Place in Rochester, taking home that $32.80 Musco prize.
A PBJ sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah, I could totally eat one of those. Maybe, slap a PBJ in between two sticky buns.
Really?
I don't know how that would taste, but I'm down to try it.
I don't see how it could be bad.
Yeah,
it's just kind of sugary.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Add some peanut butter on there. You get
You
the
could
jelly
slap
action.
peanut butter on anything, and I think you'd eat it.
Oh yeah, I mean, duh. Is not
Duh.
everyone like that?
I get it. I get it completely.
Yeah, peanut butter's a good
From
flavor.
fruit to dessert to sandwiches.
It's a versatile spread.
Yeah, we even have a hot dog restaurant here in town that we live in, and they even offer a goober dog that has peanut butter and bacon.
I'm not 100% sure on what the goober dog entails.
I don't know. I look at it, but I've never gotten it. But
Yeah.
it's got peanut butter on a hot dog.
Yeah, it looks like some tasty stuff. Good job, PVJ. But you were talking about that race in 1st and 2nd place. But there's a little bit of a 10,000 point gap that separates that number 1 player
know.
between the number 2 player. And so it's going to be it's a bit of a Kev trying to race to catch up to Bobo. But some of the races that I'm watching out for is actually all the way from 10th all the way to 7th place, as each one of those players are really close to each other. 2A Girl in 10th place is only 3,000 points behind the number 7th place players that are in that tie. And so I think anybody could end up getting switched around in there.
Yeah, I definitely could see that. And I even think that we probably have players right outside of these standings that are only 1,000 points behind them. And so anyone can still get kicked out and pushed around.
Would not surprise me, but you guys just have 50 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. Game number 14 of Jackpot Hunter. And we have a minor jackpot of $128. That means if it doesn't go out in this game, it's going to be clicking up to 56 balls or less in game number 15. And we also got that major we're watching out for. It's $10,674 that you can win in 50 balls or less. Definitely some really good stuff there. I'm going to talk about the location side of the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Absolutely, jump right in.
In 10th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar Hilltop over with 39,000 points. With 42,000 points in 9th place, getting bumped back from 7th into 9th, we got the Deer Stand in Deerwood. Moving up from 8th into 7th place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park tying it up, a location that moved back from 6th into 7th. It's Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion. They both have 44,000 points. 6th place, moving up from 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 45,000 points. Now only needs 5,000 points to get into that 50,000 point club. And the location that has been gatekeeping that 50,000 point club for a while.
Yeah.
It's Shajank Boom Lounge, who has exactly 50,000 points, and they've had that exact 50,000 points for a minute
Like
now.
a week now.
Yeah, and they've even gotten passed up. They were in 4th place, getting bumped back into that 5th place spot. Who bumped them back? The newcomer to the 50,000 point club, and that's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, who moved from 5th place into 4th place, now having 53,000 points. But with 55,000 points, only slightly edging over Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, it's Concordia Lanes in Duolme in 3rd place. 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 62,000 points. And then that number 1 location, it's Corner Bar and Go-To with 182,000 points.
Yeah, they have absolutely been killing it with almost over double. They have way over double, just kidding.
Oh, yeah, no, it's like triple.
Yeah.
They're closing in on tripling.
Yeah, they pretty much have them tripled.
Yeah,
that is insane.
Yeah, it's just like a few thousand under tripling them.
Yeah. That is insane. They have some of our biggest players over there, though, like Bobo, Bull, as well as Not Lucky. All of them playing over there, and those are just in our top 4.
Exactly. There's players that are outside of these standings that play at Corner Bar and Goju and get points for that location as well. But we are at 49 balls dropped in this one. We'll see if we can give out this jackpot in 52 balls or less. People are 4 balls away, but it sometimes lies right here. Right now, not happening. We're moving on to a $34.40 must-go prize on this one. And we got players already 3 balls away, like Bucky, Jeff, BJ, Nikki. Lots of players closing in on this. We'll see if anybody can get to that 2-ball away mark as more people are joining up that 3-ball away mark. 2 balls away for some of these players.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what can happen, but that miner is going to be going over to this next game, and that ball count's going to go up to 56 for you guys.
Yeah, but we got PPTC and IMO both splitting that must-go prize. PPTC over at Gas Can Bar and Grill, and IMO over at
Concordia Lanes.
Yeah, good job to both of those players.
Yeah, splitting up that $34.40 must-go prize. Nicely done. We're about to be getting rolled into game number 14.
Yeah, lucky game number 14 of
game number 15.
Game number 15. Get lucky game number 15 of the broadcast, and we'll see if we can give out this 56 ball or less minor jackpot. If we can get, while you guys are enrolling right now, if we can get that minor jackpot over $200, it will be clicking up not in game number 15, but in game number 16 to 60 balls or less, which would be a huge jump as well.
Absolutely. But we do have some celebrity birthdays. As born on this day in 1933, we have Nina Simone, also known as Eunice Wayman, an American jazz pianist, singer, songwriter, arranger, and civil rights activist known for Mississippi. Am I allowed to say that?
No. We'll say
Mississippi something. To be young, gifted, and black, and feeling good, as well as wild is the wind.
Yeah, I was talking about with Will that feeling good's got to be one of my favorite songs of that time. Just so well sung.
Yeah, no, actually. So I tend to, something weird, quirky a little bit about myself, is when I hear a really good song, doesn't matter the genre, doesn't matter what it is, if I hear a song that like really moves me, I'll get emotional about it. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it happens. Feeling Good was the very first song that did that to me.
Really?
Her voice, like, did it for me.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Had that just such a crazy range.
And the beat that went with it, just like everything, that whole song, it was the first one.
Yeah, really, really good stuff there.
Yeah, her music spans styles between classical, jazz, blues, folk, R&B, gospel, and pop.
Yeah, her top 10, her top 5 songs is 5th, I Put a Spell on You. 4, I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free. 3, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. 2nd, My Baby Just Cares for Me. And number 1, Feeling Good.
Yeah, there are so many hits in that list.
Yeah, I want to know, does she have any accolades just due to the time that she was
making
those hits? Okay,
Ooh.
yeah, she's a 15-time Grammy Award nominee and finally won a Grammy Hall of Fame award in 2000 for her rendition of I Love You, Porgy. She has received 3 honorary degrees from the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, Malcolm X College, and the Curtis Institution.
Very, very cool.
I mean.
That is incredible. I didn't know that she went to 3 different universities to achieve degrees.
That's super impressive. Happy birthday, Nina Simone. Born in 1946, we got Alan Rickman, an English actor in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Die Hard, as well as he was most famously Snape in Harry Potter.
Yes, he was also in Sweeney Todd.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he in Sweeney Todd?
He is the evil guy that kidnaps Johnny Depp's daughter. And
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he sings in it.
Interesting.
Yeah, as Sweeney Todd's a musical, obviously, but It's so good. And I had no idea that he was in it when I had first watched it. It had taken me completely by surprise. And all I've ever known him as is Snape. And so he was in Die Hard?
Yeah, no, he's huge. He's Hans in
Oh
Die
my
Hard.
gosh.
He's Hans Gruber.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hans Gruber. Awesome.
Oh my gosh, my dad says that name all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he doesn't even look like himself.
No, doesn't he look so different? He can change his look so much.
No wonder I didn't know he was in there.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't realize half of his movies are with this look. Like
Wow.
he has such a variety of different looks within all of his different movies.
So
He's like a
weird.
shapeshifter when it comes to like what he looks like in each and every movie that you look at. I look at him.
What was he in? What was he as Robin Hood?
He was
The Sheriff?
Yeah. Really fun. Had long hair. Had that. He kind of looks like a Snape mixed with Hans Gruber. It's kind of funny.
Is he the Sheriff of Rottingham?
I don't. I
is he?
haven't watched that one in forever. We got Moose
No.
over at the shortstop in Fridley, taking home that must-go prize of $43. That means that minor jackpot is continuing to grow and roll into this game number 16 of the broadcast. We'll see if we can give it out in this game number 16. But it's not going to be clicking up from 56 to 60 just quite yet. It's going to have to get over 200 in this game and then maybe click up in the very next game.
Yeah, in game number 16, hopefully that ball count will be going up. So get enrolled. Look, and there it is, over $200. And so this next game, if it doesn't go out here, it's going to be clicking up in ball count for you guys.
But let's look up Alan Rickman's accolades, as he's won a few British film awards as Best Actor, Lead Role, and Truly
Madly Deeply in 1991, as well as Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He won that.
Yeah, I mean, and Sense of Sensibility, as well as Michael Collins.
Yeah, he won Best Actor in Supporting Roles for those last two in 1995 as well as 1996.
Yeah, I forgot that he passed away in 2016.
Yeah.
Really, really sad stuff. And he never won an Academy Award, but was
Never nominated.
But was never nominated. He did win an Emmy, Golden Globe, and Screen Actors Guild Award for his small screen work in Rasputin, Dark
Servant of Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but did you go over Moose winning that last prize?
Yeah, we talked about
Okay,
Moose.
good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, now we're getting enrolled into game number 16. 55 seconds to get enrolled in this next one. And we got some more great
Celebrity birthdays,
Celebrities.
yeah. Next up, born in 1955, it's Kelsey Grammer, a American actor, comedian, director, and activist known for Frasier, Kane, and Cheers, as well as Frasier.
Yeah, just the series that came from Frasier in Cheers. Obviously, Cheers, one of those huge sitcoms, and he's managed to have a little bit of a resurgence of his acting career, it looks like, of late, as he's been in The God Committee and Father Christmas is Back in both 2021.
Very cool. Yeah, he's been working for a while now. He also has one coming out, or one that came out called Space in Between in this past year.
I was seeing what he voice acted in Anastasia.
Yeah, who was he?
He was Vladimir.
Really? Very cool.
Yeah, he was also in voice actor in Storks, Simpsons.
Hank Azaria was Bartok? Wow, I didn't know that. Bartok's the little white bat.
Oh,
Anastasia.
really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie like ever, so like it's like one of those movies that
I didn't know Meg Ryan was Anastasia. Wow, I actually didn't know any of these actors.
that like all of them are like big name actors and
Yeah,
actresses.
John Cusack plays Dimitri.
Yeah. You even got
Kristen Dunst.
Angelina Lansbury, who was a big actress in the Mary Poppins and
Murder,
Nanny
She
McPhee.
Wrote, Bed Sticks and Broom Knobs. Yeah, big time actress.
Yeah, but
cool.
Kelsey Grammer, one of those big time guys that were part of Cheers. I mean, that's really where I feel like he got his big stuff. Next up, born in 1964, we got Scott Kelly, an American astronaut, and is kind of an iconic astronaut due to a really funny interview, which he's been in so many different things, and he's been in multiple space explorations and stuff like that. But he was doing an interview on Earth, and that's key to this story because he's just holding his pen, and he just like drops it, and it just falls straight to the ground, and he looks down and he goes, "Oh, I forgot gravity," and because he just looked down expecting it to be like floating, and he did like that multiple times throughout the interview,
funny.
where he just kept on dropping things because he was expecting it to just float with him.
Yeah, that's really funny.
It's just like funny that he completely had rewrote his brain to work with a certain
With
laws
zero
of
gravity.
physics.
Wow, that is incredible. Yeah, no, he's a former military fighter pilot, a test pilot, an engineer, a retired astronaut, as well as a retired U.S. Navy captain.
Wow, that is a lot of different things. We do have Spock. Oh, speaking of space things, Spock over at Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, taking home that $58 Musco prize as we are getting enrolled into game number 17 of the broadcast, and that minor jackpot clicking up to 60 balls or less. And so that means in this next one, Spock, you just be one ball away from taking home the jackpot. Hopefully we can get that little bit closer so we can give it out in this game number 17.
Yeah, no, Scott Kelly was a veteran of 4 space flights. Kelly commanded the International Space Station on 3 expeditions and was a member of a year-long mission to the ISS. In October of 2015, he set the record for total accumulated number of days spent in space, the single longest space mission done by an American astronaut. But he now lives in Houston, Texas.
That's super cool.
That is so cool.
That is so interesting. I mean, I can't imagine spending over a year in space.
Yeah.
Like I find it I get weird. I feel like it's weird now leaving my apartment after staying there for like over a year and being like, oh wow, this is like home for me now. And but like he stayed in like a space station for that whole year.
Yeah, no, Scott Kelly, he was completed a single mission aboard the International Space Station for a total of 340 days.
Wow.
But in total, he spent 665 days in space during his
So pretty much
career.
2 years
Yeah.
worth of space time. That is insane. 2 years of his life were spent in space. That's an accomplishment right there.
That is so cool to say. No wonder he had such a hard time grasping gravity again.
Yeah.
He spent so much of his time, he completely forgot what it's like to live on Earth.
Yeah, super cool stuff. Happy birthday, Scott Kelly.
Very cool.
Well, let's keep on going as we got the really fun one.
Yeah, now born up next in 1967, we've got Michael Ward, an American rock guitarist known for John Hyatt in 1993 through 94. He was in the Wallflowers in 1996 through 01, and he was also known for One Headlight. Oh, and he was also a part of Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals from 2007 through 16. And he was born in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, lots of fun facts about Michael Ward.
I didn't realize there was that much to say about him.
Yeah, I didn't know much about him, but still looks like to be a young guy. This is a different Michael Ward. Yeah, this is an actor.
Yeah, I know. We got to see. Yeah, we gotta look at the right one. There we go.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
He's played with bands of School of Fish and the Wallflowers. He's also recorded and performed with John Hyatt and Ben Harper. Like we said, he's 55 today. He, let's see.
Yeah, we can.
Known for Bringing Down the House is one of his albums.
Yeah, just super interesting guy. I don't know if there's a lot more about him, as he's not like one of those iconic rockers, but has a really cool story of working with a bunch of different bands, as well as being born in Minnesota.
I was gonna say, you don't see a lot of like that. So many different bands going through them.
Yeah, super impressive stuff. Next up, another Minnesota connection, born in 1968. We got Terry Allen, an American NFL running back. He was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings and also played a little bit for the Washington Commanders.
All right.
Yeah, some really good stuff. He accumulated quite a few stuff in his career.
Yeah.
And he rushed for 8,614 yards during his career,
Wow.
received for 1,601 yards, and played in 130 NFL games, averaging 4.3 yards per carry.
Yeah, in 1990, he was selected in the ninth round for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, and then was inducted into the Hall of Fame May 11th, 2015.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
And
really.
he's only 5'11".
Yeah, that's most of those running backs, though.
That usually
like
not.
like football is there are like a lot of running backs, at least. Like it used to be like you can't be a running back over 6 foot.
Okay.
Like you can't be a successful running back. You just can't build if people can hit you too high, too low, or whatever it is. And so it's funny to think
Yeah.
about that. Like you go then to offensive linemen and you can't find a single one under 6'3". And they're all like giants that are like 6'8", 330 pounds.
That's
And
so
then you got the
funny.
running backs that are like 5'11", 180
yeah.
pounds, 190 pounds, little muscle balls that can run like the wind.
But there it is. We got Buck E. Just 2 balls away on that minor, taking home $74.20 on that Musco. This minor is going to be clicking up to this next game, and that ball count's going to go up to 64 for you guys.
Yeah, we're giving it out in this game number
Yes.
19
We have to.
or game number 18.
18.
Game number 18. We're giving out in game number 18. So get enrolled, press play. It's happening right here. And we got a few more celebrity birthdays to go into. But happy birthday, Terry Allen.
Yeah, born up next in 1979, we have Jennifer Love Hewitt, an American actress known for so many things. Like she was Sarah Reeves in Party of Five. She was the lead in Ghost Whisperer, which was a huge show when I was young. What else was she in? She was in I Know What You Did Last Summer. She has a TV show that came out in 2010. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long ago. It's called The Client List. The Heartbreakers is a classic. A lot more, too. She was in Garfield.
Oh, she was in Garfield, wasn't
Yeah.
she? That's so funny.
Oh, Can't Hardly Wait. That's what I know her from first. And Trojan War. She's got a super fun culmination of little movies from the 90s when she was just a teenager, too.
Really? That's I don't know. I didn't watch much of her stuff. Like all of her
I was a
stuff
big fan of her.
is like stuff my family or like me never watched. I think I watched. I think for a little bit my mom watched Ghost Whisperers.
I used to watch
for like
that.
a very short period of time, but I think
That was like the first like seemingly adult show that I ever watched.
okay.
Yeah, no, I was probably like 10 when I started getting into it, and it's really good. Like, it wasn't like, there was not many like mature themes or anything. Like, it was really just like the ghost aspect of it that was like
Super cool.
adult.
No, it's really interesting. I didn't know she was in Criminal Minds as well.
I didn't know that either. She probably just plays one of the victims in a random
Yeah, probably does. Probably just as one of those like.
random cameos of an episode that's centered around her.
Yeah, I was seeing if she has any kind of famous relatives or.
I don't actually know. I don't really know anything about her life or her outside of her works other than like. Yeah, no, I really just watched her in early 2000s stuff, primarily.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like her acting career probably took a little bit of a dip as she started having kids. She has an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 5-month-old.
Aw, yeah, no, she's full-blown family man now.
Yeah, so she's got her hands full with a
Yeah.
lot of different chilies running around. Happy birthday, Jennifer Love Hewitt. We also got born in 1979, born on the same day, same year, Jordan Peele, American actor, comedian, and director.
Two
He's-
very different people.
Yeah, Fargo, Get Out, as well as the iconic comedy duo as Key and Peele.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you guys don't know who Keenan Peele is, I don't know.
Yeah,
You
it's so
wouldn't.
so funny between the substitute teacher video to everything else that Key and Peele's put out to like even what Jordan Peele's been able to put out with all the different thrillers that he's been able to
Yeah.
come up with. It's been super fun to watch.
Yeah, no, I know he's got another one coming out too soon, doesn't he? Yeah, no, and we started watching the TV series that he put out, the remake of the Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he was the one to put that out.
Are you talking about Nope?
No, I'm talking about the Twilight Zone.
No, that's coming out in 2022.
The Twilight Zone we watched already.
I'm
It's
talking
a
about the
TV
new
series.
movie that just came out.
I
That's
know.
coming out recently.
Yeah.
That you were just referencing.
What?
You
The new
you
movie?
asked
Oh,
about.
Nope is the new movie coming out?
That's what it looks like in 2022.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Twilight Zone. We did watch that one. It was really, really interesting.
He's part of the Big Mouth team?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Interesting. Yeah, he's done a lot of work, from children's movies to adult comedies.
Yeah, I'm glad that he was able to get out of the comedy side of things, as he was really good on the comedy side of things.
Yeah.
Writing for them, as well as being just a comedian himself. But it's been what he's really gotten himself going with is that his series.
These horror films that he's really found a niche for.
Yeah,
They've just been blowing up since Get Out came out.
Get Out, Us, and Candyman are the three that I know have really became big.
Yeah, those are the three that we've seen, I think.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Jordan Peele.
Yep, and we have one last one, born in 1987. It's Elliot Page. They were born Ellen Page, known for a bunch of different works. Juno,
Freaks
Whip
and
It,
Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks. They were in Freaks and Geeks?
Isn't she in?
I don't think so. No, the woman in Freaks and Geeks is the chick from Scooby-Doo. But we've got Bud
I get them mixed up all the time.
We've got Bud over at Mully's on Madison, taking home that minor jackpot of $478.25, along with that $105 must-go.
Yeah, and well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after game number 19, and we'll be here for game number
20.
20.
All right.
FW Northfield. Fourth place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points in third place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. Second place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that number one location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota game night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points for these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points in 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that number one player, he's been number one for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations, because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. Second place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000, and our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
Hey guys, and we are back and better than ever, trying to give out some of these jackpots once again. We just had a game number 19 happen where we gave out a nice Musco prize.
Absolutely. We had Big Dog with 2 G's over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids, taking home $37.40 on that game number 19. You have just over 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 20. We have $89 on that minor, $100K on that mega, and over $11,000 on that major.
Yeah, and hopefully we can grow this jackpot up enough to give it out one more time before we get off air. We've
I
already
hope
given
so.
out 3 minors today.
We have?
Hopefully we can give out a 4th one.
We gave out 3?
Yeah, we've already given out 3 today. We started off giving out a prize in like game number 4, I think it was, the Vidi.
Yep.
Yeah, Vidi won one. Then we had where was our other ones go out at?
We had Nelly in game number 11 take home $440.
Okay, yeah, there was the halfway one, and then we had one more.
Oh, and then we had Bud over at Mully's on Madison taking home $583.
Yeah, good job to all of those
Yeah.
winners on those Jackpot Hunter minors, but we're going to try and give out one more before game number 23. Right now, we got balls dropping in this game number
20.
Already game number 20. And we were talking about Elliot Page, a great actor that has done a variety of stuff, especially when he was younger and did stuff like Juno and X-Men
yeah.
and
Whip It.
Whip It, and so many other things. Find out that it's not the same person that plays in Freaks and Geeks. It's
Yes. There's about a 10-year age difference.
There
in
is
them.
about a 10 years age difference, but for me that doesn't mean anything.
They
And
do look similar. I definitely see what you mean, especially if you didn't grow up alongside when they
like
were
neither of them were big like actresses in my childhood or anything
See,
like
they
that.
were big in my childhood because I watched almost everything that Ellen Page was the star in, as well as I was such a big Scooby-Doo fan. I
Yes.
loved her as the chick as Velma that you confused her for.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch the Scooby-Doo series when I was
Really?
younger.
She's just the live-action movie ones.
Yeah,
like
no, I'm talking
Spooky
about the
Island.
live-action ones.
Oh,
Yeah, there was too
okay.
many bad references.
There was a lot of
in
adult humor in
in those ones, and so I wasn't allowed to watch it. Especially, I mean, once I got older, it became out of popularity,
Yeah.
and so then I didn't watch it until I watched it just on a random Halloween time, and so I probably could have watched it when I was like 12
yeah.
or when I started getting to middle school age, but it just had then nobody was watching it by that point.
Yeah, see, because of the adult humor, that's what probably made it one of the favorites in my family. Because it was something that my dad could watch and not be like, this is so stupid.
yeah, I get that. But yeah, happy birthday, Elliot Page. Has done lots of great work.
Yeah, definitely.
Still in Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, still currently working on that Netflix original series, Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I like that series. I don't know if I don't think you've watched it.
I have not, but my brother is really into it.
Yeah, he likes it. It's a good one. But we had a really good All-Star break. Before we talk about the All-Star break for the NBA, we have a winner.
Yeah, Cats over at Red Vest Brockford taking home $33.40 on this game number 20. We're about to be getting rolled in a game number 21. That miner needs to click up over $100 for that next game for that ball count to increase to 56.
Exactly. That's a double spicy Cats right there. Yeah, with the K and the Z.
Yeah.
Super spicy. Well, let's talk about our Timberwolves. They're 31-28. And Minnesota Timberwolves, Karl-Anthony Towns edges out Trae Young and Luke Kennard to win the NBA three-point contest. Minnesota Timberwolves center Karl-Anthony Towns demanded an answer as he's bounded into the interview room following the three-point contest at the Rockets Mortgage Fieldhouse on Saturday night. He went, "Who bet against me?" Towns asked with an ear-to-ear grin. Towns actually had a record-setting 29 points in the final round, emerging as the winner of the 2022 three-point contest, edging out Atlanta Hawks guard Trae Young and LA Clippers guard Luke Kennard, who each put up 26 in their own right. I mean, really good scores, but 20 not enough to beat 29. Towns was 13-1 at Caesars Sportsbook, the longest odds in the field.
That is super, super crazy to hear. That is super exciting.
Oh, yeah. The best shooting big man to ever play in the NBA right there, Karl-Anthony Towns. Killing it, getting the three-point champ.
Yeah, that's super exciting to see. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to see how that fares for them when they go up against the Grizzlies. They're going to be taking them on Thursday, February 24th for you guys at 7 p.m.
Yeah, if Towns could be knocking them down like that, that would be sick. I mean, one of the best three-point shooters in the league right there, just from the center spot. You don't see guys that can win three-point contests that can also play center in the NBA.
That is so cool to see that that's a record-breaking score that he got as well.
Yes. I mean, I can't believe he was able to do it and beat, elite three-point shooters in Trae Young and Luke Kennard to do it.
All right. Yeah, no, I've heard of Trae Young. I have not heard of Luke Kennard.
He's a Trae Young, big-time player.
Yeah.
Big star, young star that actually leads a team.
Yeah,
Luke
I've heard
Kennard
a
is
lot
like a
about him.
seventh man on a
Okay,
basketball
that makes
team.
a lot
Like
more
he's
sense.
known for a really good shooter and can really shoot the heck out of the ball, but is just not one of those guys that's like a star in the
Easily
NBA or
influenced, yeah.
anything.
All right.
He just isn't good at everything else, but he can shoot really, really good.
Yeah, but you need a little bit more versatility to get that play time, right?
Exactly. But hey, I'll take being seventh man in the NBA. I mean, he makes millions doing that. Just riding
Just
the
riding
bench.
the pine.
Exactly. Just hopping up, doing a three-point contest every once in a while. I think he's living his best life.
Honestly, I think he might have the best deal out of anyone.
No,
in
I've
the
always
NBA.
I've always thought about that, like being the backup kicker on an NFL team has to be like one of the easiest
Just
jobs.
a cakewalk.
Like you only do like you're just a backup kicker. You don't even go out there to actually kick the ball. You just make like $200,000 a year just to like sit on the bench
Just to practice.
and just to practice kicking.
And cheer on your team.
Exactly. I mean, obviously you got to stay in some kind of physical shape
Well,
to be
yeah,
able to do it.
you just train with them as
But
well.
like, there's no film study you got to do for that kind of stuff.
No, and honestly, that'd be probably a best bet, especially if, like, as adults get older, just to be on an NFL team that keeps them in shape.
Oh yeah. Hey, see, we're thinking now. You know, we got to just start doing that.
Gotta play the
stuff.
system a little bit.
Exactly. But let's move on to the twiking zone, since we got so many of these top tier players that are playing right now in that twiking zone. And I think I talked about the players last time. You want to talk about them?
Absolutely. Starting off in 10th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 46,000. 8th place, we jump right into a tie between Pooba at Woody's Bar and Grill, and they tied up with SNS at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids. Both players with 51,000 points. 7th place is Steve over at Our Place on 3rd with 52,000. And then we jump right into yet another tie in 4th place between Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar, Brizo at Atomic Star Tavern, as well as Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon. All three with 66,000 points.
Wow.
Yeah, but then in 3rd place, we got Simbab over at Bedrock with 73,000 points. 2nd place is Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 81,000. And our number 1 player is Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000.
Yeah, some top tier play over there on the twiking zone. In the location side of these, the twiking zone, in 10th place, we have a 3-way tie. It's between Main Street Pub and Gimbal, Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, and the newcomer VFW Spring Lake Park. They all have 55,000 points. In 9th place, we got another newcomer. It's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 56,000 points.
But there it is. We got Mama Bear over at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights, taking home that $42.40 Musco.
I totally left it to you, just not even realizing that you're about to take a drink of
it's
your coffee. I mean, oops. Good job, Mama Bear, getting that win on that one. And that means that minor jackpot clicking up to 56 balls or less in this game number 22 of the broadcast. If we can get it to click up over $200 for the final game,
getting rolled, guys.
it would be up to 60 balls or less for game number 23 if we don't give it out in 56 balls or less. So get enrolled, press play. We want to get as many people enrolled in this one so we can see that thing click up for that final game. But as you guys are doing that, I'm going to keep on going through the twiking zone. In 8th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 76,000 points. With 80,000 points in 7th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, who passed up Atomic Star Tavern just yesterday. 6th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 90,000 points, getting passed up by Corner Bar and Goodhue, who is now in 5th place with 98,000 points, closing in on that 100,000 point club. But the 100,000 point club sits like this. In 4th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 125,000 points. With 137,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's of our South Haven. 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley with 144,000 points. And then that number 1 location, VFW Spring Lake Park with 271,000 points.
Yeah, they've been absolutely dominating, and I can't wait to see when they get in that 300,000 point club.
Yeah, they could be doing it this week as they just keep on accumulating those points. I know for sure we're going to be able to see Corner Bar and Goodhue in that 100,000 point club, maybe even tomorrow from what we calculated.
I think it'll be by tomorrow. They're already in that 100,000 point club, but we're going to have to see. But we also have locations like Eagles Rochester that are just 10,000 points away from that 100,000 point club, and so they're going to be inching towards that as well.
Oh, yeah, but we have a little bit of Minnesota trivia to
right.
hit you with right now. Obviously, I know the answer because I write the script,
Okay.
but I have
I
the
haven't
question
seen it.
for you, and that is, what food at the Minnesota State Fair has the most calories?
That is so hard.
Oh, there's so many high caloric fair food. Whittle got surprisingly close.
Do you think
He got even within the same like genre of like dirty fair food.
I have no idea. I really couldn't tell you.
Just throw a guess out. You guys get, I mean, nobody actually knows.
I'm trying to think of that burger that had all the cheese and stuff on it. But I can't think of it. But there's so many
desserts. You think it has more than like that bucket of cookies?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe some like kind of like loaded fry.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just go with the cookies because that's what I always hear the most about, and
those
it's
buckets
what
of
I would be
cookies?
most excited about when I go to the fair, and
Okay.
so I'll go with the cookies.
Well, you want to know what Will's guess
Yeah, I
was?
do.
Was deep fried ice cream.
Deep fried ice cream.
You want to tell you what it
I
was?
was gonna guess deep fried Oreos, but I wasn't sure.
Deep fried candy bars.
Candy bars.
Yes, deep
That
fried
has the most
candy has the
calories?
most calories out of any
Wow.
other thing in the Minnesota State Fair.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. That's also something that I never personally go towards to buy,
Yeah. no.
but. I was thinking funnel cake at first, but then
Anything
I was like,
deep-fried
Oreos,
adds so much
and then I was
calories
like,
to
but
it.
Wait, I'm thinking of not only the sweet stuff. Like there's savory foods
Mm-hmm.
that are there too, like just those burgers, and there's like those chorizo things.
Yeah,
like,
Will was bouncing between like a deep fried item and like a loaded fry of some sort, like a
Yeah.
deep fried, loaded fry kind of thing. And,
Yeah, wow.
and so
You guys just offer some amazing food at your guys' state fair, and so it's really hard to.
to be able to pick which one is more fatty.
They have so many options.
Oh my gosh, I would eat my own body weight
Like,
in food if
people
I was
travel
there.
to Minnesota for their state
Oh
fair.
yeah, I can't wait. I really hope that we can somehow make it out there next
Me
year.
too.
Maybe have a pilot booth or something. I
That'd
don't
be
know.
so cool.
That would be really cool. We got 53 balls dropped on this one. We're clicking towards that 56 ball or less, a minor. Can it go out
Yep.
in this one right here? Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to a must-go prize of $42, and that means that jackpot's going to continue to grow into the final game of this broadcast. Can't believe we're already in the final game of Jackpot Hunter.
But there it is, Free Willy over at Woodtick Inn, taking home that $42 must-go prize in this game number 22. And I thought we were on game number 21, and I was like, oh, it's perfect. It'll go over 200 next game. And on
No,
23,
we're like
it'll
one
click up.
game behind what it should be at.
Lame.
Could easily be given out a jackpot in game number 24. Too bad there's only 23 games of Jackpot Hunter.
We still could give out this jackpot in this next game. You have just under 2.5 minutes to do so, and that minor is clicking up as we speak.
Yeah, you can win it in 56 balls or less in this one, and so still a very doable jackpot. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to get enrolled. As we talk about the Jackpot Hunter standings, what you guys have been earning points for all day long. And did you talk about the
Yes,
players
I
last
did.
time?
I'll let you take them.
In 10th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor, taking home 26,000 points. With 27,000 points in 9th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill. 7th place, we actually got a two-way tie. It's between Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon and Crazy Kid over at the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45, both with 29,000 points in 7th place. 6th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill with 33,000 points. With 35,000 points in 5th place, we got Kimmy over at the Gas Can Bar and Grill. We saw Kimmy getting wins already today. We'll see if they can move up, but they're going to need a little bit of a jump up as there's an 11,000 point lead on them. In 4th place, it's Not Lucky over at the Corner Bar and Goodhue. They've been at the top of our standings for a while with 46,000 points. But now we get into the top 3 because they are all in the 50,000 point club or higher. Because in 3rd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 54,000 points. With 61,000 points in 2nd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. And in 1st place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 71,000 points. Only 4,000 points away from getting into that 75,000 point club.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see when that happens. We saw them out playing today, but we're definitely going to have to see what kind of points are awarded from these winners tonight. And I know there's a bunch of people right outside these standings as well trying to inch their way in.
Exactly, but as you're about to hop into those location stages, you guys just have 45 seconds to get into this final game of Jackpot Hunter. Keep on getting enrolled and press and play.
Absolutely, but I'll jump right into these location standings. As in 10th place, we have Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 over at the Hilltop and with 39,000 points. And in 7th place, getting pushed back from 7th, it's the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 42,000. Then we jump right into a tie in 7th place between VFW Spring Lake Park and Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion, both locations with 44,000 points. 6th place, jumping up from 8th, it's Billy's Rockford in Rockford with 45,000.
Yeah, who's playing out over at Billy's Rockford? Don't we have some big time players playing there?
I don't think so.
Gosh, is it in the? It must be in the Twiking zone that we have players over at Billy's.
Nope, I think it is in the PGL standings.
Gosh, I'm gonna figure out who
Keith
plays
over at Billy's Rockford in 2nd place in the PGL standings.
That's who it is. is. Okay, but good job, Billy's Rockford. I mean, it doesn't. Keith's not in the top 10 of the player standings, and they keep on dominating in the location side of these Jackpot Hunter standings.
But in 5th place, getting pushed back, it's Shajang Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 50,000 points. 4th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, jumping into that 50,000 point club over Shajang Boom Lounge into 4th with 53,000. In 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 55,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 62,000. And our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 182,000 points.
Yeah, some crazy points going out there, but we already got 25 balls dropped in this game number 23 of Jackpot Hunter, and we got some players out there trying to have this 11 balls away for Crazy Kid. We talked about them just a few moments ago as they're in a 7th place tie with Elsa right now. We'll see if they can get a win, break out of that tie with Elsa, and could even create some more shakeups as they're only 4,000 points behind Brother Nah.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to have to see what kind of shakeups ensue. You never really know what to expect, especially with these players getting these new points. Our new system has definitely been giving out a ton of points for these standings.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Corner Bar and Goodhue, we can go take a look at what their score. They got 182,000 points so far in this season, and in last season, they were able to accumulate 182,000 points.
Wow.
So they've already scored exactly what they had in the
entirety
of
last season.
Can't believe they've done that.
That's really funny that it's the exact match right now.
Yeah, the one time we checked, it's like, oh, yeah, no, they actually have scored the exact same score. We are 1 ball away. We'll see if we can give this one out right here. Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to a must-go prize of $72.40. But that just means that minor jackpot is going to be primed and ready for John and Will on Tuesday to give it out during our happy hours. We run this game from 4 all the way till 6 every single day. And so you have another shot at that $284 minor jackpot. But PPTC over at Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd is taking home the must-go prize of $72.40 as we're about to get enrolled into some Lucky 4 bingo.
Absolutely, you guys need to get enrolled. We didn't give it out at 4 p.m., so you guys are getting another shot at it right now, right before we jump into those 4 hours of Skull Bingo.
Yeah, that Skull Bingo is going to be some of our best bingo as there's going to be over $80,000 available on the coverall in just the Skull Bingo.
Absolutely.
But you guys got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get enrolled in this one, and we got a really fun this day in history.
All right, well, in 1980, Dolly Parton brought the full range of her talents to bear on a project that would cement her crossover from country music to Main Street superstardom. That project was the movie 9 to 5, for which Dolly wrote and performed the song that earned her both an Oscar and Grammy nominations, as well as a semi-professional status as a true pop icon. The biggest hit of Dolly Parton's career, the song 9 to 5, reached #1 on the charts and the pop charts on February 21st in 1981.
Yeah, that's really, really cool, Dolly Parton. I didn't realize 9 to 5 was their biggest work, though.
I didn't either, I don't
definitely surprised me when I found that out.
Yeah,
I always thought it was Jolene. Like that was always my favorite. So and it's
that's my favorite.
It's
as well.
partly because like I feel like another person could sing 9 to 5 and do it really, really well and make it just as popular. Where I don't think there's anybody that could sing Jolene and make it as popular as Dolly Parton.
Oh my gosh, Jolene is such a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have not seen the film that she did though.
Yeah, the film. I'm not.
It's got Lily Thompson and Jane Fonda. Those are the 2 actresses that play best friends on Grace and Frankie.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they look so young. This is probably where they met and became friends. How did I not know about this?
This is crazy, yeah.
These are 2 of my favorite older actresses in the industry. Oh my gosh.
That's
that is
awesome.
so funny.
That's really, really cool.
Love that. Love Dolly Parton as well. She is just such a beautiful soul inside and out.
Yeah, she is. Well, the Dolly Parton 9 to 5 earned a People's Choice Award for favorite song for a motion picture. The song appeared on her album 9 to 5 and Odd Jobs. It is based on the film of the same name, in which Dolly Parton starred alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
That is so cool. I'll have to watch that now.
That's really interesting.
I can't believe I've never seen it.
I've heard of the movie 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton in it. I just didn't realize that it was that that starred some of your favorite actresses.
That is so cool. But we are officially in this Lucky 4 bingo. We got $64,237 on the line. We got players 2 balls away in line to take it home.
Yeah, some really, really good stuff on that one. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to give out that major, but we still are able. I mean, not the mega, but yeah, no longer the major either. We got the mini still in line, and we'll see if anyone can take it home. 2 balls away. People have to be perfect from here on out.
Nunya, Spaz, Kelly.
Nobody's going to be
Broke
able.
Gnome.
The broke gnome wasn't able to get. Now he's 1 ball away. But we got a charity spotlight. It's American Legion Post 567 in St. Michael. The Legion is proud to have served the organization Hanover food shelves, schools, churches, youth programs, Legion baseball, vets programs, scholarships, youth sports, Special Olympics, Courage Center, STMA, high school sports, American Cancer Society, Sea Devil Swim Club, Veterans on the Lake grad parties, Hanover Honeybees, St. Michael Foundation, Business Professionals of America, Boy and Girl Scouts Dare, St. Michael Historical Society, and many more.
Absolutely. And the amazing location that supports this charity is Corner Bar, and they happen to be #1 in our Jackpot Hunter standings right now.
But we got a winner. It's Curtism over at
Shajang Boom Lounge.
Yeah, taking home $9. 3, 2, 72, and 69 are those lucky 4 numbers. Enjoy a little bit of Skull Bingo, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a good one. to do our give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Wazizanamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of him is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number 1 player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
guys, and PGL Nights give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that #1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that #1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points for these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that #1 player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000. And our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub-Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
Hey guys. guys, and PGL Nights give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for ya. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that ¡1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that #1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that #1 player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000. And our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day! Woo!
people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got a big tie in 6th between Steve at Our Place on 3rd and Simbab at Corky's Bar South Haven. Both of those players with 52,000 points. But with 63,000 points right ahead of them in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 4th place, we got Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. With 66,000 points right ahead of them is Elsa in 3rd over at Titan Sports Saloon. 2nd place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points.
Really great scores right there for some really top tier players, but these locations have been killing it, as we have locations already in the 100 and 200,000 point club. But let's get started off in 10th place, as they have 52,000 points, and it's a two-way tie between VFW Blaine and Main Street Pub in Kimball. Then in 9th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill with 55,000 points. With 75,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie in 7th place. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. But the ties do not stop there, as in 5th place, we have Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar Goodhue, both with 82,000 points in that 5th place spot. But in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Now let's move on to that 100,000 point club, because the number 3 location is Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 118,000 points. With 119,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And then that number 1 location, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points.
That is pretty impressive for season 11 so far. So make sure you guys are coming out from 12 to 1 each and every day to play some Vikings bingo.
it, guys, and PGL Nights give out some of the best jackpots, but also give out a bunch of PGL points, and some of our favorite players come out for those PGL Nights.
Oh yeah, they are so competitive, and you see them out each and every week, and it shows in these standings. In 10th place for the players, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. 9th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 347,900 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. But in 7th place, we've got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,570 points. 6th place, getting pushed back, it was Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,420 points. But in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 409,285 points for you. But 4th place is Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 417,485 points. 3rd place is Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 457,610 points. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 503,550 points. 1st place is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 616,635 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it, Bam Bam, holding on to that number 1 spot. But all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. And in 10th place, we get started off with Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,405 points. With 1,097,420 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 8th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,121,565 points. With 1,130,545 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 6th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,131,255 points. With 1,279,585 points. In 5th place, we have VFW Northfield. 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,145 points. With 1,380,145 points. In 3rd place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,649,155 points. And then that number 1 location, closing in on the 2 million point club, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,025 points.
Nicely done. That is super exciting. So if you guys want to be earning those points, sign up at PGL.world and come out for MegaSota Game Night as well as Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our happy hour show that comes at you every single day from 4 to 6. We play our $1 jackpot hunter. We've been giving out so many jackpots. Those brand new rules have been really helping the points with these players.
Yeah, and in 10th place, we got Kimmy over at Nisswa Legion with 23,000 points. With 26,000 points in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Mars Brothers Liquor. In 8th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. With 28,000 points. In 7th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place is Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. Then over there at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Not Lucky in 4th place with 41,000 points. Also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, we got Bull in 3rd place with 43,000 points. With 56,000 points, though, in that 50,000 point club, we got Kev at the Deer Stand in 2nd place. And that number 1 player, he's been number 1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl and Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. Sixth place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in fifth place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In fourth place, we have Shajang Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in third place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. Second place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000. And our number one location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Some of our favorite things to do are give out jackpots, and this past weekend we did just that. 17 going out this weekend.
Yeah, making it 27 for the rolling week, 102 for season 11, and getting us started off on Friday, we had a Nananan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14,241. We also had Vinny over at Municipal Liquor Store Agley winning $712. Tehe Rye MC over Route 65 Pub and Grub winning $831. Jay over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine taking home $931. Willie Won't Go over at Nisswa Legion taking home $687. Jim over at Eagles of Wantana taking home $641. Waziznamo over at Bay Street Grill and Pub, taking home $933, as well as a Blue over at Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, taking home $696. And that was all the jackpots that went out on just Friday.
Yep, Friday alone. So we're going to jump right into the ones that went out on Saturday, as we had Medusa over at Beck's Pub taking home $6,639 starting off our jackpots. We also had Money Please over at VFW Austin getting to take home $715. But the whopper of the day was definitely going out to Jeremy over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, who got to take out $28,541. Yep, you heard me right. That is a whopper of a jackpot.
And the big jackpots did not just stop with Jeremy.
No, we had one last one going out. No, we had a couple more going out on Saturday, but the second biggest one went out to Wheezy over at Ditto's Bar, getting to take home $13,525. We also had KMNG over at Leo Sports Bar, getting to take home $713. Those are the ones for Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday we had Mel over at Ditto's Bar and Grill Bar take $745 home. Andrew over at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $654. $823 went out to Cruiser 7 over at the Trail Stop Tavern. And then Craigger ended off that Sunday over at LJ's with a $1,060 prize to end off the weekend of a great weekend of bingo. So make sure you guys go after some of these great jackpots and see if you can make this jackpot list.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo all the time, and we give out a lot of big prizes in that Vikings bingo.
Absolutely.
But we also give out some points towards the Twiking zone, and those player standings and location standings have been super fun in this season 11.
Oh yeah, it's been super fun watching all these points grow and where these players are rolling to. So we're getting right into these standings. Starting off in 10th place, we got Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000 points. Bobo now in 9th over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 46,000. Then we jump right into 8th place with S&S with Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000 points. Next up, we got